CC Sabathia, Yankees legend CC Sabathia, might have just revealed the key to what it's going to take to lock down Juan Soto for life. We're going to get down to all of this and more on another episode of Yankees Digest. But what is going on, guys? Welcome in to Yankees Digest. I'm your host, Gabby Gordon, and you know the drill. If you're among that 84.9% not currently subscribed to the channel, what are you doing? Hit that subscribe button right now so that you never miss a beat. Stop lurking in the shadows. We want you here for good. So hit that subscribe button. Let's get straight down to business, though, because things are pretty crazy in Juan Soto land. And we're going to break down everything he's been doing as of late, but as well as the fact that the storyline right now, beyond what Aaron Judge is doing, has to do with what is going to happen with Juan Soto and this team after this season. Now, CC Sabathia was recently asked, what do you think Juan Soto should do? And he responded back with, quote, "That's up to him. My goal going into free agency was going to a place where I could win a World Series. Luckily, that was the place that offered me the most money, and I was able to do both." So yes, of course, money plays a part. Baseball is a business, as is any other major league sport, national sport, whatever it is. It's a business, but you also want to win. You also want to have fun while doing it, and Soto has built himself quite the name in New York, despite the fact that he already has a World Series under his belt and in his shelf. Yes, that's right. He's 25, and he's got a World Series ring already with the Washington Nationals. Just a few years ago, he was able to accomplish that major feat. But if you just look at this line, it's like he truly isn't even human. And again, he's 25. He's one of the younger guys on this Yankees roster. Judge is significantly older than him. And, I mean, honestly, Soto could play for the next decade or even longer. And still, if he can produce those numbers, he's just a generational talent. If we just look at some of these big numbers here, I mean, he's on base. His on-base percentage is .429. It's just ridiculous how often this guy's on base and a threat to other pitchers. He's got 137 hits in 461 at-bats. He's got 107 walks, 93 ribbies, 36 home runs, which normally would be a team high, but when you're playing with the Judge, in this case it's not. But he's really just honestly insane, and he's not even playing his best baseball. You might be asking me, what are you talking about, Gabby? He's not playing his best baseball. He's tearing the cover off the ball. He's not, and we're going to get into that in just a second as well. But if you look at his career regular season average, it's a .286. That's above league average. His on-base percentage, .422, and his OPS at .958. All above average. He's an above average player. He's an elite player, and he's one of the best in the business to do it. Is this season alone, he has raised those numbers significantly. .297 batting average, and we are almost in the month of September where he's putting up these numbers. 36 home runs, .427 on-base percentage, and over 1,000 for his OPS. Now, I did mention just a moment ago that he's not even playing his best baseball right now, and you may be thinking, again, what are you talking about? Look at this. His last 15 games, .226 average. His last 7 games, he's been batting a .154. He's been on base .267. That's below his 2024 season average. And he is struggling as of late. Why doesn't it seem like he's struggling? Because when he's struggling, it means he's hitting home runs and only home runs. It makes no sense to me, because when you're in a slump, usually you don't touch the ball. For Soto, his slump is when he's not getting base hits, because he's really not getting base hits. We're going to look at his last 3 games in just a moment, but if you look at his last 7 games, in 7 games, he's got 6 ribbies, 2 home runs, 4 hits, 4 runs, and 7 strikeouts. So he is striking out quite a bit, but he's also walking a significant amount. He's got 6 ribbies to show for it. He's got 2 home runs in 7 games. If we take a deeper look into things, at his last 3 games, the 22nd against Cleveland, I was actually at this game, and he had a rough day, 0 for 4 with 1 run and 2 strikeouts. The day after starting the Colorado Rockies series, which the Yankees have been struggling in, and it's not a good team to show for it that they're struggling against, so a little concerning, but Soto went 0 for 3 with 1 walk. And then, of course, today, 1 for 4 with 1 strikeout. So not incredible games that he's had in the last 3, and this is a Juan Soto slump. If this is a Juan Soto slump, I'm taking this any day, because this is a stat line that players wish for, and to be able to be getting consistently on base, even when you are striking out quite a bit, to be hitting those home runs, it's pretty incredible what he can do. It's pretty incredible, and it's just, you can't sugarcoat it, because it's just facts, and that's pretty incredible stuff from Juan Soto. There's really only one word to describe it, and it's the only word I could find right now. Incredible. If we look a little deeper into just the kind of player Juan Soto is, I wish I could print this out and just mail it to Brian Cashman's office with the title blank check. I'll even send in one of my checks for this man, because you just look at how incredible he is offensively. His batting stats in the 2024 MLB percentile rankings, which, by the way, Baseball Savant, courtesy of Baseball Savant, I just absolutely love looking at these stats to kind of see what player you have, especially when it comes to free agency. He is above average in every single offensive stat, and -2, it's not even close. This dude is in the top of the league in all aspects of offense, but he also offers the fielding aspect with his arm value, which is way above average. His arm strength is sitting at average. His range is slightly below average, but he can make a play here and there, and honestly, you don't need to have crazy range in the outfield. You just got to get a good jump and have good legs and be athletic. And Juan Soto is just that. He's incredibly athletic. What's even more beautiful to look at, if it couldn't get any more perfect, is the fact that he has such versatility. We know Yankee Stadium, right field, short porch, beneficial for lefties. But Soto doesn't stop there. He can go left field, opposite field. He can go center field. He can throw in some triples. He can throw in a handful of doubles and a whole lot of singles and make things happen. This guy, if I haven't already said it enough, is a generational talent that needs to be locked in with the New York Yankees for really the rest of his career. And it goes without saying, it's going to cost a lot. It's going to cost a lot. And you're going to maybe have to give up a decent amount to be able to afford that. But it is worth it, because you can see the team that has been put together. Imagine what would have been if the Yankees didn't implode in the month of July and have that disgusting month, because the month of August has been pretty consistent for the majority, and they've set themselves up to be in a good spot right now at the top of the American League to make something happen. And I don't want to jump to conclusions here or put it all on Juan Soto, because it certainly isn't just him. Judge plays a major role, but this video is just simply not about the captain, unfortunately. This guy is the game changer. You put him and Judge together, you have a World Series talented team. You just got to put the right pieces next to them. And that's really all there is to say, and it goes without saying that this is your talent. It doesn't get much better than having the two best hitters in the league on the same roster, batting 2 and 3 right after each other. So, I mean, Soto is just incredible, and he deserves every bit of money that comes to him, wherever that may be, and I hope to God it is for the Yankees. But that is going to be more reports coming out, and I would love to hear what Soto's specific thoughts are, and if he wants to be a Yankee for life. And he looks like he's having so much fun in pinstripes that I can't imagine him being somewhere else. But again, baseball's a business. So that is going to wrap up this episode of Yankees Digest. Let me know down below what you think, what you want, what it may take to give to Juan Soto to get him to sign for life. And hit that subscribe button so that you never miss a video, because who knows, the news could come any day. I don't expect it to come anytime soon, but he's going to be a free agent. So Yankees organization, you got to hop on this pretty quickly before another team gives him more money. And will he chase the money? I guess we'll find out in the end. So this has been another episode of Yankees Digest. I've been your host, Gabby Gordon. Thanks so much for tuning in. I will catch you in the next one.